You know, some guys only want the ball when the game's out of hand, when the pressure's relieved, when the consequences are few, and when the job is not as demanding. But when the atmosphere changes, and that phone begins to ring, that's when you realize that this game is not for everybody. For the bottom of the ninth is calling.
For 12 years, you were what they call a closer.
Bottom of the ninth calls for the most fierce to mark their territory. The bottom of the ninth calls for the baseball players to be separated from the guys who just play baseball. The bottom of the ninth calls for the talented to be replaced by execution. The bottom of the ninth calls for one to emerge and rise to the occasion for which he's been summoned. When the bottom of the ninth calls, it's either do or do not. There is no try.
What does it feel like when the bases are loaded, the score is tied, and it's the championship's on the line, and they point at you, and you can't make any mistakes, so you're going to lose the game? What does it feel like walking out there?
There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide, and accountability's at a premium. This is not about baseball. This is life.
And I've always thought it was pressure. But I'm from Kentucky. So in Kentucky, pressure is when you have 15 kids at one pork chop. That's pressure.
Okay.
Right?
When the pressure builds on the home front. When the future of the company comes down to that final deal. When the community calls out for direction. When winning is the only option. Will you answer the call to become the game changer? In the bottom of the ninth.